Hey friends, January 3rd, God hopes we'll develop a greater fear of inaction than fear of failure. This just gripped me for some reason today because I've always said I'm terrified of God skipping over me because I'm not ready, because I'm not being obedient, for whatever reason. His mission will be accomplished. It will. But I want to be a part of it, right? I want to be part of that mission. I want to be used by God. So I tell the story about one time we took my grandmother down to the varsity in Atlanta, back when they only had one line, and there was that big giant guy that would say, "What do you have? What do you have? What do you have?" And she stood there for a few minutes, and she looked up. She's looking up at the menu. I think. And he goes, "Next, what do you have? What do you have?" And she was like, "Oh." And I think about that sometimes. I'm like, the Lord is giving out assignments. And we're all sitting there going, "Hold on, let me get my spreadsheets ready, and let me get ready, and let me do this, and I got to do this, and I got to fix this in my life." And he's just like, "No, I just need your heart. I need you to be obedient. I need you to come do my work with me." Are we going to go? Are we ready? Are we obedient? Okay, that's enough about that. Psalm 23:4 says, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Have you ever heard of a plane break the sound barrier? I have. My husband's a pilot, so we do a lot of plane watching. About 768 miles an hour. That's how fast you have to go to outrun sound itself. Modern planes can do it pretty easily. Around World War II, though, scientists and engineers thought Mach speeds might be impossible in a manned aircraft. Their hesitance had everything to do with what happened at 767 miles an hour. Just before the plane breaks the sound barrier, all the created energy is pushing against the plane. Think of it as riding an old rickety roller coaster in midair. All the shaking and jerking and rattling made more than a few pilots throttle back. When we're chasing our dreams, all the turbulence we face shouldn't scare us into pulling back, though. The shaking, the jerking, the rattling in our lives are telling us we're getting close to a breakthrough. If there's anything to fear, it's often pulling back, not pressing forward. Is fear of failure holding you back from breaking your personal sound barriers? You might be at 767 miles an hour. Throw the throttle down, because once you push through the fear, pushing through, rattling, produced by rattling, you'll find the next level experience you've been hoping for. God hopes we'll develop a greater fear of inaction than a fear of failure, because then we'll experience with wide-eyed excitement what it's like to cruise, doing what we were made to do. What is fear holding you back from right now? That's what I want to ask you. I've included a link to this in case you want to grab it and follow along with me this year. My goal is to come on every day and share this with you. My goal is also to grow. When I grow my presence and I grow this social media page, more people will get reached for the gospel. So I'm asking you to share this with your friends, tag them in the comments, share this on different platforms if you want to, and we're going to grow a community together of disciples making other disciples. I hope this was a blessing, and I hope it was valuable. I love you all. Have a wonderful day, and go mail some joy.